Happy Monday, everybody. Oh, boy. So, with another dump of Twitter files, what have we learned? Well, that in between beating Barack at arm wrestling, Michelle Obama asked to ban Trump from the social media platform. Yes, her list of accomplishments now includes censoring a president and ruining school lunches. But other Democrat busybodies did the same thing inside and outside of Twitter. The take-home that just like Soylent Green, it's not about policy, it's about people. And like cats' hygiene, they make it up as they go along. Yes. Should have seen the original joke. Liberals generally hire liberals who share the same fears and the same behaviors. It's true in media, and now it's true in Twitter. You want to protect your left-wing assumptions? Just overstaff companies with people who hold the same beliefs. You do this for over a few years, you end up with a company that has 40 diversity consultants for every 2 workers. And no talent whatsoever. That's why Twitter, once a site where anyone could talk, was now dominated by people telling you what not to say. The upside, if you want to be hired by big tech or legacy media, just show up at the job interview wearing a rainbow t-shirt and a mustache, especially if you're a woman. And if you're a man, demand more time off for pregnancy leave. Boom, you're the next host on The View. So, in short time, Twitter became the new turf for people to the left of Che Guevara's ghost. The laws were open to their interpretation, so they twisted them. And like a NASCAR race, the turns only went in one direction. But unlike NASCAR, white men weren't a favorite to win. Because once you have ideological control, you can hire, fire, silence, blacklist, ban at will, and hire whomever agrees with you, and not just at Twitter, but basically everywhere. Wow, our ratings just went down for showing those pictures. So it's no wonder that our words can be viewed as inciting violence, for it's viewed by people who already hate our guts. There's no policy that says ban right-wingers. You don't even need it. The mobster's first rule was not to write anything down. So keep the bias where it belongs, in your head, along with plans to make plumbers pay off your degree in gender grievance studies. And all you need to do is just hire more woke college grads. Look at MSNBC. You know, it wasn't always crazy. If you can believe it, Tucker worked there. I know. He discovered Rachel. But then it changed. The policies didn't, but the people did. And what about Disney or American Girl, my favorite company? Suddenly, those companies that appeal to all Americans became beholden to a very few who don't even like their product. And they look at their customers with the same contempt I have for non-alcoholic beer. And why? Because they hired drones from the left-wing drone factory, college. These campuses turn out Marxists the way GM turns out cars on a GD conveyor belt. And all their fears are the same as they mock yours. Are you worried about gender activists demonstrating sex toys to your kids? Then you're the real threat, says the girl with enough hooks through her nose to hang a shower curtain. I find that appealing. You worried that social justice reforms have upended law and order? Well, then you must be a white supremacist, including you, Larry Elder. Are you worried when activists want to ban fossil fuels? Well, you clearly don't care that we're all going to die and you're killing the planet. Well, except for John Kerry. Whatever animal bit him in the 90s gave him eternal life. But this is why AOC gets elected. Maxine Waters, the squad, they don't go away. It's why Fetterman won, even though he wasn't fit to hold a glass of water, let alone public office. It's why for 2 years, no one in power said anything about crime, but focused instead on Jan 6th. Forget arson and murder. A guy in a furry hat made Democrats feel bad. Someone stealing Nancy Pelosi's laptop got more coverage than the crimes on Hunter Biden's. But thank the Lord there weren't any nudes. Tasteful. Oh, stop it. But it's all because a narrow group of people sharing the same views took control of all the narratives. First, it was in the arts, then it was the colleges, then it was the media, and now it's the social media platforms. It's a mass media carjacking. And now Musk is pointing it out. That's all he's doing. That when you reject the diversity of ideas, you end up with censorship and shadow banning. It's why nearly all who are let back on Twitter were from the right and not the left. Because according to the people running Twitter, there was nothing from the left that actually posed a threat. Well, tell that to Epstein. That's why Musk isn't arguing for new policy. He understands freedom of speech. It's only perverted when you keep those who disagree with your ideas out of the discussion. It's like saying, hey, I'm all for desegregation as long as you keep those brown people off my property. But enough about Martha's Vineyard. Let's